All right, hello and good morning. Hope you're doing awesome today. And if not, well, you showed up here, so your day's bound to get a little bit better at least. We're working on a lovely flow today, so let's get up and start standing. Coming to the top of the mat. We're standing here at the beginning of our next cycle, whatever that may mean for you. We're standing here at the beginning of this next path we're walking on. We are standing here at the entryway to our next portal of life. So what are you bringing with you through to this next stage? What is coming through the portal with you? What is in your bag that you have with you walking along the path? I suggest to pack light. The material things you think you may need are going to need to be left behind. You will need to learn how to walk your path without utilizing the guidance of the outside world, and instead listen to the compass that is built into your heart and connected to your soul. So today's practice is about making sure we've really shed away that which is no longer serving. We have a lunar eclipse today. So new cycles are happening. We are being pushed through the birthing canal, so to speak. So if you're not feeling like life is really showing you something right now, well then, a couple of things. One is buckle up, because perhaps you're clouding yourself from information that's right in front of your face. And the other thing is maybe, just maybe, this cycle is more relaxing for you. Maybe. But check in with yourself. That's what this class is for today. Check into all the little hidden spaces of the mind where you tend to hang on to things like old scenarios or behavioral patterns. Start asking yourself where they stemmed from so that you can actually adjust your life and stop living in the unconscious mind. As we know, about 99% of our daily activities, 99%, is done basically in a hypnotic state through the unconscious mind. So as we move through our practice today, see if you can catch just a glimmer of being present here and now. Palms in Anjali Mudra at heart center. Joining internal aspects of light and dark because they both need to exist. We find we have a battle within when we try to fight one or the other instead of simply being and inquiring. So again, going into ourselves deeply. Let's draw a complete breath in through the nose. Feel the breath fill you from your toes to your crown. And a complete breath out through the mouth. Let it go. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more in through nose. And out through mouth. Now breathe in and out of the nose. Interlace your fingers, bring your knuckles underneath your chin. Notice how you feel here. Now we'll be working the breath in this space, and we want to heat ourselves up. So we breathe in and out, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. When we breathe in through the nose, we open the elbows and Fill all of the space of the lungs. So reach the elbows up to the ceiling. And on the exhale through the mouth, elbows come together, the head drops back a tiny bit. Not a back bend, just the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So keep going with the breath and notice that neither the inhale or the exhale is more powerful than one another or more important. This is just like the residence of light and dark within. We will not become just a big ball of light, unless, of course, we are leaving this vessel that we all call the body. And we will not become a condensed ball of heavy darkness, unless we are leaving this physical body. So in the meantime, while we are here and now, learn to live with the spaces that you are afraid of from within. Learn to embrace those spaces with the kindness of your inner light. Two more. Last one. Head back to neutral, arms by the sides, breath in and out of the nose. Inhale, hands sweep forward and up. Hands to the heart, exhale. Down by the sides. Forward and up with the hands. Down through the heart. By the sides. One more, forward and up. And down. Arms by the sides. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, reach the hands to the right. Inhale, center. Reach left. Center, let's step the feet together. Interlace the fingers, reach back right and left. Pick up the pace and just go back and forth. Heat up the spine. Bring awareness into your hips. Keep the chest open. Just keep going side to side. Keep your legs strong. Beautiful. And then come all the way back to center and hands down in front of the heart. Let's draw a complete breath in as we bring our hands out in front of us, shoulder height, palms face down. Lift up through the heels. And bend through the knees, drawing the inner line of the legs together. Slide your hips back. Coming into awkward chair. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep your heels nice and high. And exhale. Lower the heels, relax the hands. Let's do it again. Inhale, hands forward and up, shoulder height, palms face down. Squeeze the fingers together, lift your heels. Bend your knees, knees come to touch, inner line of the thighs touch. Belly draws in, hips pull back, heels are separated from another, but squeeze the thighs to each other. Navel is contained. Breathe. And exhale, straighten the legs, relax the arms, relax the heels. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, hands down in front of heart center, right foot steps back, warrior two. Open the arms nice and wide. Full breath in. We'll exalt our warrior two, right hand down, left hand reaches back. Excellent. Warrior two. And pull your right heel in and turn the toes out. Come into goddess stance. Cactus arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Knees underneath ankles underneath the knees. Reach the hands straight up, straighten your arms, sink your hips. Beautiful. Lengthen the legs. Bend the knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen. Arms come back to parallel. Back foot adjusts to your warrior two. And then step to the top of the mat, palms in Anjali Mudra. Breathe in here. Breathe out, left foot steps back. Warrior two on this side. Right knee above right ankle, exalt your warrior two. Right fingers reach back, right knee reaches forward. Back to warrior two. Left heel pulls in, toes turn out. Goddess pose, bend the elbows. Cactus arms. Breathe in, breathe out, shoulders stacked above hips, knees above heels. Inhale, reach the arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, back to goddess. Inhale, lengthen. And goddess. Lengthen. Goddess pose. Beautiful. Reach up. Adjust to warrior two. And inhale, step forward. Anjali Mudra with the hands. Exhale, relax the arms. Awesome. Inhale, hands sweep forward and up. Exhale, down through heart center. Right foot steps back. Warrior two. Fabulous. Heel steps in. Goddess pose. Bend through the elbows. Excellent. Now we'll bring the hands onto the knees. Dip your right shoulder to the midline. And then the left. Switch. And right. And left. Beautiful. One more each way. And come back to center. Straighten the legs. Adjust the feet. Step forward. Hands sweep up. Heart center. Warrior two, left side. Left foot comes back. Goddess pose. Adjust. Hands on the knees. Start with the left shoulder. Dip center and right. Center, or left and right. Left and right. Beautiful. Neutral, straighten the legs, pivot the feet, step back to the top. Hands sweep forward and up, inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale, right foot steps back. Fabulous. Now turn the right toes out as if we're going into goddess, but just bend into your left knee. And then switch, bend into your right knee. Good. Switch again, back to the left and back to the right. Okay, one more each way. Excellent. Now we're dipping deep into the left knee. Hands could reach forward. Right leg extends out so that the toes come up. Your hands could be on the mat here, okay? It makes it much more accessible. Left heel does not have to touch the ground. Inhale, come over to the right side. Left toes shine up as we exhale. Come back over to the left. Come back to the right. Beautiful. And back to the left. And back to the right. Oh la la. Now we're coming to center. Adjust your feet. Push up, goddess. Straighten the legs, relax the arms, turn the feet, step forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down, heart center, left foot steps back. We're adjusting the feet to goddess, but we're just bending into the right knee. And then left and right and left. We'll come back to the right and dip all the way into our Skandasana. Left toes shine up. Use the hands on the mat or reach them ahead of you. Come back over to the left now. Right toes shine up. Come back to the right. And left. Beautiful. Right. And left. Excellent. Now we're coming to the middle. Lift up goddess. Relax the arms, straighten the legs, step forward. Inhale, hands forward and up. Exhale, heart center. Relax the arms. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, heart center, hinge at the hips, fold all the way down, fingertips to the mat, flat back, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, walk yourself back into plank. Straighten your arms, strengthen your arms. Breathe in. Knees lower down, belly draws in, exhale, chest and chin come down, bum stays up, look forward. Pull the chest forward and the hips come down. Untuck your toes, cobra pose, inhale. And exhale, push yourself back, child's pose. Hips to the heels, look to the hands. Then let your forehead touch down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, table pose. Breathe out, tuck the toes, float the knees, plank. Beautiful. Squeeze your arms. Lower your knees, exhale, belly draws in. Chest and chin lower down, look forward. Lower the hips, untuck the toes, inhale, cobra. Exhale, push yourself back, child's pose, looking forward, and then let your forehead drop. So being mindful to not tuck the chin. Inhale, table. Exhale, tuck toes, plank. Breathe in. Knees lower down, chest and chin, elbows pull back, bum stays high, look forward. Lower the hips, cobra pose, untuck the toes. And exhale, push back, child's pose, look forward, reach forward, relax your forehead. Breathe in, breathe out here. Beautiful. Let's come forward on the forearms in our table pose. So elbows are down on the mat. Palms could be flat or hands together, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. And it's probably going to change as we move along here. Lengthen the legs back to plank. Excellent. Feet about hip distance apart. Drop the heels to the left. Reach your right arm up. So you might need to adjust the angle of your left arm. That's totally fine. Now step your left foot so it's in line with your left leg, and then bring your right knee to meet your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen away. Exhale, crunch to the side. Lengthen and crunch. One more, lengthen and crunch. Back to forearm plank. Heels drop to the right. Left knee pulls in, left elbow to left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Lengthen. Side crunch. Lengthen. Side crunch. Plank. Breathe in. Dolphin pose. Lift the hips, step your feet in, breathe in. Let your knees bend. Feel your hips stack above your shoulders as best as you can today. Keep your head off the ground. Elbows pushing down. Weight toward the big toes. Breathe in. Feet are still hip distance apart. Breathe out. Heels drop to the left, toes and knees point right. Inhale, center. Exhale, heels drop right, toes and knees point left. Center. Switch. Center. Switch. Center. Switch. Center. Switch. Center. Knees lower down. Untuck toes. Thunderbolt pose as you roll yourself up. Hands on the shins. Breath in and out of the nose. Enjoy all the beautiful heat building in the body. If you need any extra padding in your Thunderbolt pose, please use it. We'll be here for a couple minutes. Right ear to right shoulder. Left arm comes behind the back. Right hand comes to the left side of the skull. Breathe in and out. Gently look down to your right armpit. Switch the grip of your right hand to the back of your skull. And slowly release. Come back to center. Arms are relaxed. Left ear to left shoulder. Right arm comes behind the back. Left hand comes to the right side of the skull. Breathe in and out here. Look down to your left armpit. Switch your grip to the back of your skull. And slowly release. Let the hands come down. Let's rest the palms on the thighs again. Now we're shrugging the shoulders up and down, up and down. Now the thing to be mindful of here that a lot of people do is they'll shrug up and they'll actually tighten all the muscles and they'll also sink their head down. We don't want that. Just move the shoulders. We're not looking to create more blockages. We're looking to edge into the blockage that is likely already there and suggest some freedom, some movement. Inhale when the shoulders go up and exhale, relax them. So don't think about it too hard, just let it be natural rhythm. As soon as you start thinking about something too hard, that's when everything falls apart. We all know that, right? It's about getting in the zone, getting in the flow. So that happens through rhythm. We do a ton of this in the advanced 200-hour training. So learn to tap into your rhythm. P.S. You don't need to be a teacher to do yoga school. You just need a simple desire to advance your practice. You think these classes are awesome? Go to yoga school. It'll blow your freaking mind. Yeah, keep going. We're still going. Still shrugging the shoulders. See how nice and easy the breath can be? It doesn't need to be complicated. And the moment it feels complicated again, let it go, because you're gonna mess it up. It's very simple. And relax the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. All right. Interlace your fingers behind your back, just loosely. Come up off of your heels. Step your right foot forward in a lunge. Tuck your left toes. Now your left foot's coming up into warrior stance. So the knee comes up, the heel drops, humble warrior. Right shoulder to the right knee, knuckles reach to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Now from here, lift your back heel, lower the knee, untuck the toes, upper body comes up, right knee pulls back. Left foot pulls forward, left toes tuck, lift the knee, lower the heel. Left shoulder to left knee, knuckles reach up. Humble warrior here. So remember, we're strong through both legs. We're not getting lazy. Breathe in, breathe out. Open your throat. You got it. Now look slightly ahead. Lift back heel, lower the knee, untuck toes, upper body comes up, left knee pulls back, release the hands, sit your bum on your heels. Breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. So now that we did it with no hands, doing it with the support of the hands will feel a little easier, yeah? Let's come forward into table, draw the belly in, and bring your right foot forward. Left toes tuck, float knee, drop heel, warrior two stance. Right hand slides inside right foot. Good. Lower the chest, so see if your elbows will bend a little bit here. Notice how my shoulder is behind my right knee. That's what we're going for. Does it happen today? I don't know. See what's up. Your right hip is also behind the right knee. It's not pushing out, okay? It's coming back. Now you can stay here. Your right arm can wrap around your right leg, and your left hand can come to grab. While we're here, we work the opening of the chest so that we're stacking the left shoulder on the right, and then we can possibly lengthen the right leg in bound triangle. Breathe in, breathe out. Release the hands down to the mat and adjust to pyramid pose. Tiny adjustments. Breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. Hands on either side of the front foot. Lift the back heel, slide the back leg back and lower your knee. Right hand comes back inside right foot, dragon's lunge, untuck the left toes. Breathe in here. Maybe the elbows lower down as we breathe out. Enjoy your dragon pose, wherever it leads you today. Chest is open, throat is open. And come up onto the hands. Pull your hips back, pull your right leg back, adjust to table. Tuck toes, down dog. Just for a moment here, relax your head. Maybe give your head and neck a little wiggle. Hips could get a little wiggle if you like. And back to table. Left foot draws forward, hands are on the mat. Right toes tuck, knee floats, drop heel. Warrior two stance. Left hand comes inside left leg. Open the chest. Right fingers can sweep to the ceiling. See how that feels over here. And maybe you can drop that left shoulder, left arm drops behind, right arm drops behind, and we find a bind. Open the chest, right shoulder stacks on left. Possibility to lengthen your left leg and come into bound triangle. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe you can look up to the right shoulder and take your time. Release the bind. Hands come forward, bend into left knee, slide right leg back. Untuck the toes, hands inside left foot, dragon pose. So we'll hang out here. Maybe the elbows drop down gently to the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Gaze slightly forward, keep the throat open. Feel the left hip pull back. And nice and easy, back up onto the hands. Pull your hips back and the left leg pulls back into table. Adjust your legs. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Hips up and back. Breathe in and breathe out here. Squeeze your arms so they feel really nice and long. From our downward dog, step the right foot forward. Lunge, lower your left knee down. Untuck the toes. So we're moving into overstepping dragon for a moment. So we want to pull our right knee forward. So we're drawing our weight forward and just see how that feels. This can really get into the Achilles and the back of the right calf. Excellent. Now gently draw your hips back. Walk your left leg back a little more. Pull hips to left heel, lengthen right leg. Toes shine to the ceiling. Splits. Sliding the right heel forward. Find your edge. Use your hands on the mat to keep you supported. Chest is bright. We breathe in and we breathe out. One more breath in. As we breathe out, plant the palms, lift the hips, back toes are tucked. Make your way into downward dog, however you can. Look forward, left foot steps forward, right knee lowers down. We have our dragon's lunge. Working into our overstepping dragon. So all that really means is we feel our body weight pull forward so the knee is ahead of the ankle on the left side. We don't compromise our pose, it might get deeper, but it's not compromised. Breathe in, breathe out. As you exhale, pull your hips back to lengthen the front leg. Hands are here to support you. Left toes shine to the ceiling. Next breath in, we slide left heel forward. Shift into your variation of Hanumanasana here, or dragon splits. Remember, we want the back thigh facing down. I suggest having the toes tucked to simply encourage the correct alignment. Doesn't matter how long it takes to get there at all, because things will adjust. Once you arrive, you'll notice there's a whole other journey. So be where you need to. Press into the palms, draw your belly in, slide yourself back to downward dog. Take your time. Full breath in, full breath out, maybe a little wiggle of the hips. Gently lower your knees down and crawl yourself forward onto your belly, forearms on the mat. Untuck the toes, we're in Sphinx pose. Allow the hips to feel nice and heavy here, so anchor your pubic bone actively into the ground. This will engage your glutes. Breath is in and out of the nose. Press your elbows down. Continuing to breathe here, notice where the body is willing to soften. And notice where you need to stay active in order to support softening. Optional to stay exactly where you are or to lift into seal. Now remember, if you lift into seal, it happens with ease. So if your arms literally don't just float up with ease, then skip it. Wait until everything else is integrated. It might take another week, it might take another year. I don't know. It's all up to you and your practice. Anchor your pubic bone down. Breathe in and out of your nose. Tip of tongue to roof of mouth is a good way to maintain the breathing in and out of your nose. A lot of people have a tendency to mouth breathe, and that is not effective or efficient breathing for the body. It's also really bad for your oral health and hygiene. So work the breath in and out of the nose to the best of your ability. Lower the elbows down if you lift it up in your seal. Right arm reaches forward, left hand helps you roll onto your back. So we want bent knees, feet on the mat. Back of hips and shoulders are nice and flat. Shimmy the shoulder blades toward each other. Now pull your right knee into your chest for a hug. Choices. Your hands could come behind your right thigh as you lengthen the right leg, toes reach to ceiling. You can bring the hands behind your calf or to your right foot. Find your sweet spot and then lengthen your left leg down. Active stretch so the left leg roots down to help the right leg lengthen. So the more you can push your left heel down, the more spaciousness you'll find on the right side. You need to contain the core. If your left leg tries to pop up, you can lengthen your left arm and push onto the quad with the hand. Full breath in here. And out. One more breath in. And as you breathe out, start to gently bend your right knee, slide left hand to the outer knee, and come into a twist as you stack right hip on left, pull left knee over or right knee over and down to the left. Right arm can open out to the right, maybe even toward top right corner of yoga mat, and you could look up to your right hand. And slowly, with ease, come back to center. Plant the right foot on the mat, knee bent, bend your left leg. Adjust your hips and shoulders as needed. Left knee draws in for a hug. Breathe in and out here. Left toes reach to the ceiling. Hands can come behind the thigh, the calf, or the foot. You choose. And then lengthen your right leg down. So we're actively pushing the right heel down to work lengthen the left leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Do your best to soften through upper body, but strengthen through your lower body here. And on an exhale, bend through your left knee, right hand comes to the outer knee, and move into a twist. So right knee or left knee pulls over and down to the right. We can hang out there. Left fingers could reach up and over to the left, and maybe you look up to the left hand. And slowly release. Come all the way back to center. Knees are bent, feet are on the mat. Lift into a bridge pose just for a moment. Breathe in, breathe out, press your heels down. You can grab your ankles if available with ease. And nice and easy. Lower the hips down. Lengthen down one leg at a time. Shoulder blades flat. Arms relaxed by the sides. Let's close down through the eyes. Breath is in and out of the nose. Very simply doing a scan of the body here. Notice all the light and dark aspects of you. Notice your ability to dance with and in between the two. Notice your ability to be in the present moment. And also be in the distant, dissociated state that we are in most of the time. You're dancing between the conscious and the unconscious. So what of the unconscious became conscious today? And vice versa. What is being laid to rest? Observe and breathe just for another minute or so. Notice what you notice. Embrace all aspects of self that you come upon, dark and light. Let's inhale, enjoy a nice full stretch and reach with the arms overhead. And exhale, soften. Drag the heels along the floor to then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a lovely hug and a rock side to side. And then roll yourself however you'd like, all the way up into a seat that feels comfortable for you. Let's bring our palms to prayer at heart center, again honoring the dark and light. And we'll close our practice today with the chant of Sat Nam, honoring our true self. Inhale. Sat Nam. Full breath in. And let it go. And thank you for our practice today. Namaste.
Namaste.
And I sure hope you feel nice and stretched out in the chest and shoulders and hips and legs, so you're ready for your day. And we'll see you again very soon. Maybe here, maybe you're popping into an in-person class once in a while. We'll see. See you again soon. Much love. Let me know how it went for you in the comments. Bye.